Dragon Prince fans, I think Christmas just came early because we got official new images, 12 new images from the Dragon Prince Season 5 and a brand new release date. Yes, we know which month we're getting the next season of this amazing show. So let's not waste any more time and let's get into it. What's going on, you guys? James here with some real news, and this week has been a Dragon Prince filled week. Yesterday we just broke down a brand new unofficial first look at Season 5, which we can now confirm is from Season 5 because guess what? We got 12 new images. Yeah, that's right, new first looks at Season 5, and we're going to break down every single photo right here and a new released date window. We don't have an exact actual day yet, but we know which month we're getting Season 5. Now, before we get into all of the news, if you found your way here for the first time, welcome to Real James, where I love talking about movies, TV, all the news in between, and a whole lot of Dragon Prince. So if you do too, hit the big red button below, subscribe to the channel, tap on the bell, and hit the thumbs up button for more videos just like this, and get loud down below in the comments, you guys, and let me know, what do you think of each of these photos? Give me some of your theories, and how excited are you for Season 5? Because this just took my hype through the roof. Alrighty guys, so let's get right into the news. The official Dragon Prince Twitter account tweeted out today that a new release date has been confirmed, and we have over 10 new images to look at. They were revealed for Season 5. So first let's talk about the release date. Previously, it was reported by the Dragon Prince and Netflix that we were getting Season 5 in summer of 2023. Summer is a little bit of a window, right? We don't necessarily know which month, but now I can officially confirm and report that we're getting the Dragon Prince Season 5 this July. That is such good news. It's not too far away. It's a little bit further away from my previous prediction, which was mid to late June, but I'm not mad at it, especially if this gives the VFX artist a little bit more time to refine some areas. I'm okay with that. This means we're most likely going to be getting a trailer for Season 5 either at the end of May or in June. I'd have to imagine they'll give us a teaser trailer at the end of this month, possibly next week, and then get a full-length trailer in the middle of June to sort of keep the momentum going. We'll probably get some character posters and another official poster, which would be poster number 3 ahead of the Season 5 release in July. So there's a lot more promo to be looking at, and we're going to break all that down here. So again, don't leave the channel for too long. You want to come back because we're going to be breaking all that down. I'll give you my reactions, and we're going to talk a lot more about Season 5. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and get now into the new photos. We got 12 new images to look at, and each of them are very exciting. And yeah, I'm looking at my notes, and I got some thoughts and theories. I will say, I'm very impressed with the artwork that was shown off here. I mean, I was hoping the animation would be more on the same level of Season 3 and not Season 4. You guys know my thoughts about Season 4's animation. It's not terrible, it's just a little distracting because it's too 3D versus Seasons 1 through 3, which did a good job at combining 2D and 3D elements without it looking overly, I don't know, artificial, if that makes sense. I really want more of that style versus Season 4, but it seems like they're on the right path, at least from these screenshots. I'm confident. Things look pretty. So let's begin with the very first official photo here. We see Rayla and her cuddle monkey looking at this object on a table. It's gold, and I'm fairly certain it is one of the coins Rayla was given at the end of Season 4. Remember, one of these coins includes Runan, who is trapped, and are we possibly getting a reunion with Rayla and her parents? I don't know. It would be kind of fun. We'll see what happens with that. But I'm confident that, you know, one of those objects on the table, that's a coin, right? So, gosh, I'm excited. Whew. Thank you, Terry, for telling Claudia to give Rayla those coins. Alrighty, and the next thing in this photo I do want to kind of look at here, there seems to be 2 bottles of potions on the table. So maybe Rayla is trying to conjure up something to free them from the coins. She's going to do anything and everything to get Runan and the others out of those coins. So now let's get into the very second photo here. We see King Ezrin holding bait alongside Callum, and they're looking up at something. Or someone? I can't tell if this is a person or an object. I think I see a collar if it is a person. It's a tall object or a tall person, but it doesn't seem like this is going to be a very serious moment. The setting they're inside. It seems like maybe they're in a home. So I'm curious to see what this scene turns out to be. But they seem like they're just in awe at whatever this is. Now with image number 3, this is one that we spoke about on the channel yesterday, so you can find my full breakdown on the channel, which includes theories of what's going on during this scene. But in case you didn't watch that video, here we see an unconscious Viren being carried by Terry and Claudia in a swampland setting that's very dark and mysterious. I can tell you one thing, it doesn't look good for Team Claudia. Y'all chose wrong. Terry, you're on the wrong side. Come to the good guys, come on. Alrighty, so with image number 4, here's what I can assume is a scene between Queen Janai and her fiancé General Amaya. I'm almost wondering, is Janai giving her Sunfire Sword to Amaya as she heads into battle, while Janai stays back to take care of her people? It almost seems that way because, again, if you look at the photo, there's what looks to be a beautiful flower perched on top of the sword's holster. So, I think that this is maybe Janai saying, be safe, here you go, or is she giving this blade to Amaya to actually own? That would be wild. Yeah, I could see Amaya kicking a lot of butt with that thing. Alrighty, so image number 5 is going to make your little hearts jump out of their chest because, guys, it's a Rayla moment. It's a Rayla moment. Let's hold on, let's breathe. My therapist would be proud. Okay, guys, so this is a moment that seems to be just between Callum and Rayla, and I'm hoping it is. They seem to be arguing, with Rayla pointing a finger at Callum, who seems distressed and concerned. Maybe he said something he regrets, which would not be the first time for Callum. And hey, who's to say this isn't the Rayla moment we were waiting for in Season 4? I mean, I wanted a Rayla kiss, so are we gonna get that here? They're arguing, they're bickering, and then finally, boom. I can see it happening, and I'm hoping that's what happens here. But yeah, we just need a good Rayla moment, or moments, plural, for Season 5. Alrighty, now with image number 6, this is an interesting one, you guys, because Viren is falling into a dark abyss, but the photo is more than what's on the surface. If you look closely, there's what looks like doors in the background. That brings up a couple of questions for me. Is Viren falling through dimensions? Is he possibly in a dream sequence? Because he is unconscious in that other photo we looked at, so is this maybe just him in a nightmare sequence? He doesn't have any scars or scratches on his face and seems to be in his normal Lord Viren attire. So this is possibly, and quite literally, going to be a dream sequence, but let's take it one step further because, you know, we love to speculate here on the channel. Did Erebos somehow cast a spell on Viren that causes him to be unconscious and stuck in this nightmare, falling endlessly until somebody can snap him out of it? That's possible. Who knows? Erebos uses anyone and everyone. He's currently using Claudia. He does not care who he uses. He used Viren in Season 3. So, you know, everyone's a puppet. Viren is a part of Erebos' major plan, sure, but Viren is not someone Erebos cares about very much. So, it's possible, right? Alrighty, so in image number 7, we see Soren, King Ezran, and Corvus, who is now a part of the Crown Guard of Catullus. And our boy Corvus looks like he's got himself a new hairdo. Now, I don't know if that's a new hairstyle, maybe his hair grew out, or if it's just the rain that's changing up the way his hair looks, but I don't know. I mean, I'm okay with new character designs, but I'd have to imagine not a lot of time has passed from Season 4 to 5. It seems like maybe they're just picking up where they left off, but we'll see what happens in July. It is a rainy setting, though, in this photo, so it's possible that they're at sea. But if you look even closer, you guys, you can see Soren placing his hand on what looks to be more than just a boat or a ship. I think that they're flying on a dragon, and hear me out, I think this dragon is Dominia Profundis. How cool would that be, you guys? I can totally see it, but if it is, what the heck is Corvus doing there? Well, we'll find out, I'm sure, in Season 5, but this would be a pretty dope moment. Now with image number 8, I think this is definitely going to be an action scene that involves Rayla, her cuddle monkey, Amaya, Callum, and Bait, who is a puke green color. And y'all know what that means. Either he ate way too many jelly tarts, or he's just really nervous and scared. I'm gonna go with the latter because they look like they're in trouble. Look at everyone's faces. They're not having a good time, but it's this room that has me scratching my head because it's a large, empty room with weapons, or at least what looks like to be weapons, scattered on the ground. There are also these symbols on the wall that I can't quite make out. So when I look a little bit closer, it doesn't seem like any of these symbols match up entirely with the primal sources, but if there's one that is relatively close, it's possibly the star primal source? I don't know. I don't know if we've ever seen this symbol before in the Dragon Prince. And then I thought, could this be Erebos' prison? I don't know, y'all. It seems like a little too cozy of a room for a prison. Alright, well, moving on. Let's get into image number 9. So, at first I didn't know who the heck we were looking at, but then I thought, wait, is this Kareem? We know Kareem getting banished, betraying his sister. We don't like Kareem. We do not like him. But I don't necessarily know who the elf is behind Kareem. I'd have to imagine these are Sunfire elves, right? Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, guys, or maybe this isn't Kareem and you know who it is. Let me know down below, because this was a bit of a tough one to decipher, just because there's not much going on, not a lot of context, and both of these elves seem like they have part of their faces covered, so I'm curious to see what comes of this scene. And if it is Kareem, I guess we're getting another subplot for Season 5. Alrighty, we're almost at the finish line, but before we get there, let's talk about image number 10. We finally get our first look at Sir Sparklepuff, or the Being, in Season 5. And this seems to be a very romantic fireside moment with Terry and Claudia. They're yucking it up, and, well, they're getting pretty cozy together for Season 5, so I guess we can just assume right now, based off this image, that their relationship is still going strong. But then that leads me to believe, is Terry not as nice as we thought he was leading on to be after all? I don't think he's that innocent and naive. I mean, now that I think about it, he did kill someone in Season 4, so the dude's got a mean streak to him. With image number 11, it looks like Callum is still working hard at decrypting either the runes on the mirror or understanding new information to help take down Erebos. I mean, this man's going hard in the paint. You would think, if you didn't know any better, that he's studying for a test last minute, but he's not alone. If you look a little bit closer, you see Rayla's Cuddle Monkey there, and I think this is Kazi that's joining Callum. And remember, Kazi would help translate things. I think she worked closely with Amaya and also with Janai. So, like, you have to imagine that they're pretty much friends at this point, or friendly. So whatever it is that they're working on deciphering, this could prove vital in possibly stopping Erebos. And for the final photo, photo number 12, this is the one photo that got me extremely hype. We see Rayla leading the charge alongside Callum, King Ezrin, Bait, Zim, Cuddle Monkey, and Soren. They look like they're ready to go into battle, and so was I. I was about to go throw on some sort of like vest or some, chest plate, and I was ready to go in with them. But this looks like it's going to be a cool moment that we possibly get at the end of Season 5. It feels like that hero moment, you know what I mean? But no one else seems ready for the fight except for Rayla, her Cuddle Monkey, and Bait. Everyone else seems a little scared, possibly perplexed, maybe thinking, how are we going to take down whatever it is that we're facing? But honestly, y'all, how cool does Rayla look? This is the hype moment that we've been waiting for. Just give us a little tease, a little taste for Season 5. And I was already in, but after these photos, I'm all the way in. So there you have it, y'all. Those are 12 photos that we just went through. All of my thoughts and theories. We got a new release month in July. It's confirmed. I can't wait. But don't let me do all of the talking. Let me know your theories down below and get loud about how excited this makes you for July. And it's okay if you have to take a week off of work in July. I understand. Let your employer know James gave you the okay. Guys, this was a whole lot of fun. I'm so glad we're getting more and more Dragon Prince content. And I also anticipated this as we got closer to, well, now we know July, the release month. I just can't wait for the trailer. It's going to be great. Maybe some clips and some more posters, and whenever we do, we're going to talk about it here on the channel. So get subscribed down below, hit the big red button, tap on the bell, and hit the thumbs up button so this video can get in the faces of more Dragon Prince fans. Alrighty, y'all, well, that's all I got for tonight. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you at the next screening. Alright, well, Siri, make the Rayla photo number 12 my background. Yeah, it's gonna go on my iPad, I promise you.